As in the previous video, we have discussed about the Pune Porsche accident which have took place, which have taken the life of two young engineers. So the question was, who was on the wheel? So the driver has already confessed about that he in the police station that he was on the wheel. Then why did the police let go the driver? After that, the news was that the doctors was also arrested. The doctors were arrested because the blood sample was tampered by them. The blood sample was swapped, and the juvenile's blood sample was threw in the dustbin, and the another person's sample was swapped by him.
Yes, after that, when the forensic report came, the blood sample which was gone for that alcohol test and the blood sample of the juvenile was different. So the question arises that who has swapped that blood samples of that juvenile? And when the investigation has gone on and forwarded, then it was came to know that under the pressure of the HOD, Mr. Taure, that forensic the laboratory department Pune has swabbed that blood sample and thrown that blood sample of that juvenile in the dustbin. So, sir, what do you think? And he has also taken bribe. Now the doctor is threatening that he will reveal everyone's name, and he's under the custody of crime branch of Pune. So why crime branch is not trying to get the answer if he knows all the names of the culprits and who are involved in this, then why he is not questioning him?
Yeah, that's correct thing. When an accused is there in the custody of police or crime branch, and he is releasing his statement that he will not going to spare anyone who all are connected to that incident or accident, you say. So how can that news is coming out without his confession? This is a question.
Yes, sir.
And so this shows that the authorities, that the crime branch, they are not doing their job properly. That if the doctor has the guts to say that this kind of threatening messages that he will not going to spare anyone,
yes,
it means he knows everything. If he knows everything, this is a duty of that crime branch to make him confess or take his declaration what he knows. Rather doing their duty, they are releasing this as a news.
Yes.
So which they are trying to divert the mind of innocent people who all are following this case. This is what I think. Correct. And another thing, if they decided that juvenile was on the wheel and they are going through that, it seems like that. Yes. Okay. And why they are not making a question to that MLA who was presented there? It is a very vital question that what was his work? Why his conduct is not under question? Why they are not questioning him?
Yes.
And again, the commissioner of police statements varies all the time, correct? Then why the commissioner is not being questioned by the crime branch? And why that crime branch is not questioning to the commissioner that when the driver was confessed his crime, although they having all the details, whatever the CCTV or whatever the other evidences, and following which they arrested that boy. But when someone coming and saying that and confessing that I was in the wheel, so let's assume that he is just fabricating the story, or he is just telling a lies,
or trying to divert
the case. Then how the police letting him to go? Why they are not arresting the driver yet?
Yes.
And isn't it raising a question that once the driver going out after saying that after his confession and going out and again and coming back with a story that he has been kidnapped or he has been confined and blah blah blah.
Yes.
So this also raising a big question on the investigation team. And this is the way they are trying to divert the issue. First of all, the registration number and whether the car was out for first time or not, and the way the routes the car follows, whether there was any CCTV camera installed or not. Correct?
Yes, sir.
If those cameras were installed there, they can check now whether that car was out first time or earlier also. If that car was out earlier, then who was the driver? And another thing, forget about, like, from where the car started. When that boy, they had their drink and everything, one bar, and after that they went to another.
Yes.
Correct? And I guess that we are our all routes of Pune, all roads are equipped by CCTV.
Camera. Yes, sir.
So there also that must be there. Those CCTV footage and everything must be there. And if these things are there, then it is clear that who is driving.
Yes, sir.
Correct? And another question here is I think it's a very vital question. The CCTV operations, means those are sitting to operate the CCTV and watching the traffic. Are they only for the daytime or night also?
Yes, sir.
If they are working at night, then they must have the record of this car. Correct? And when they spotted that kind of car, why they didn't flag on that car, without number plate a car is moving. They could have sent their signal to the traffic. Okay, night police and all. Correct, no?
Yes, sir.
So it means that police is not working properly, and the traffic signals and other cameras are not working properly. If they are working properly, then the people who all are sitting there in the room, camera room, they are not discharging their duty properly. Correct?
Yes.
These are the questions which need to be answered by the authorities. Correct?
Yes.
So I think we rather making question over question to them. Let's wait some time to find out what the next statement coming from the crime branch. And it is very surprising that a person being custody of crime branch and giving such statements that he will not going to spare anyone, it shows that how capable the crime branch is. Correct?
They are not able to
able to interrogate that person and making him confess his whatever involvement and crime and all.
And disclose
Correct? And disclose the facts.
Yes.
Correct, no? And you guys keep your eyes on to this matter, and we are there to inform you regarding this, what the developments and all, and you are requested to like our channel and subscribe our channel. Thank you.